Orchard Park, New York. It's Week 15 of the NFL
Harrison
on
Butker
EA
sets to kick
Sports.
off.
And we are underway in Buffalo. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here on first down. Oh, that was dangerous. Throwing into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On play action, Allen. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
That would be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On third and long, it's Allen. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture of the AFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing is Allen on third. Powers through it. Get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Here's Allen to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious right to the pin. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They set up the screen. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. From the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
Mike 6. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full. Here we go.
From the 29, Allen. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in, and it's in sync with his quarterback.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Emmanuel on Tom Brady.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. We haven't even... goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They down is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again. Hey, check back.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. On the catch is Steve Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Man, why are we doing this?
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. He gets it left side to Johnson. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Allen to throw once more. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Now this will make it into the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, but they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ed Oliver, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Steelers.
Well, look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it.
Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of
the end result, 21 yards.
First down, Pittsburgh.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Hitting Juju on the slant. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped him free from his grasp.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first.
I'm coming after you. 49.
Allen will try again on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's third down. And
Now Allen to throw on third down. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete to Smith-Schuster. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Steelers 7.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Completion here to Claypool. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. Being chased out left. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Cole Komet, his 3rd touchdown now. completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of
32 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Operating from the red zone now. Allen eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Allen. The left side taken in by Claypool. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Charles, whatever's going on. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Allen. And his throw here is incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure